new day, it's a new afternoon, and we are responding to a pack of wild dogs. Some giraffe. I can already see that giraffe also watching the dogs. See how they standing alert over there. There's the dogs and hyena on the airstrip over there.
Are they just chilling?
They're just chilling for now, yeah. The airstrip is a good spot for hunting opportunities. There's sometimes lots of or one or two groups of impala that feeds on the edges of the airstrip. The least of his concerns. That giraffe bull is just glancing back at the passing dogs, thinking, nah, you don't stand a chance whatsoever. You can see they're also just cruising by. Yeah, beautiful lights on this giraffe, eh? Yeah.
This giraffe is better lighting than we had at our wedding.
I'm sorry to hear that. Alrighty, let's follow the dogs until it gets dark, and then let's head over to that other sighting that's about 5 minutes from here. Thing is, because they diurnal predators, we only have until sunset. We spend time with them. It looks like they're edging off towards Rockvik launch over there. They're moving quite slow as well, guys, and they're constantly contact calling. I'm wondering if they're looking for the rest of the pack, if it's maybe indeed part of that pack of 32 that we did see in the last few days. Only 7 or 8 of them present, and they're constantly alarm calling, so which may mean that they did separate from the rest. Let's hope you find your friends. There they go off. They're heading to one of the main roads. This is actually the road you guys came in on when you came to Rockvik. On our access road.
Have you ever touched one?
Never. I've never touched a wild dog, no. But I bet their coats are nice and soft.
Try this in Georgia from a big order side, you won't fall.
I'll probably feel like if you had to maybe rub a Rhodesian Ridgeback or something like it. Shame that individual still contact calling quite vigorously. Looking for the rest of the pack. This is where we say our goodbyes and love and leave. But the hyenas will keep an eye on them for us. That we can clearly see. Another day in Africa comes to an end with the longing contact calls of a pack of wild dogs. Can't complain. Alright, so we are on our way to a potential surprise. I almost gave it away, almost. But on our way we met up with a very large grumpy old friend over here, and he is in full must. You can actually smell him quite a bit. But it is a large elephant bull walking in the road up ahead of us, and he's sort of keeping an eye on us and listening to us, and every time we go closer he comes back into the road, sort of toying with us. Oh, but let's switch off and give him another chance. That's our elegant giant in must, walking down one of the main roads, see us south of Rockvik. King of the road, the real king of the bush. Yeah. So again he turned around and he gave us quite a head shake. The moment we sort of wanted to tell him, okay, can we please pass now? But now he's still king of the road. But if you do show that respect to them, so he basically turned around, gave us a head shake, an acknowledgement. If you stop and switch off and remain calm, talk with a steady, calm voice, you can see the effect it has on them. And they do sort of become more lenient towards your presence. Not all elephants operate that way. You never know what's wrong with the animal. If for instance, if the same elephant is in must, but he's got a very bad tooth abscess or odontoma or some cancerous growth. You never know if someone's having an off day. Exactly. So look now what he's going to maybe do as we pass. He might turn around. Look how his tail is starting to lift up, and he was quite tense with us passing, but in actual fact he's relaxed now. He's just listening there. He's touching a bush. We shouldn't play with him, so never overstay your welcome. The fact that he gave us an opportunity to pass now, you take it and you go. Anyways, we've moved into the sighting of a leopard, which I actually had as a surprise earlier on, and we're going to switch over to the video camera now. But it is apparently Cleo, and in some of the previous heartbeats of the Timbavati, I had her and a cub months ago, many months ago. This was almost 7-8 months ago, that featured in one of the heartbeats. Now here's Cleo. She's relaxing up in a marula tree with a porcupine, the largest rodent in Africa. So you can just imagine how that unfolded. I would probably guess she was walking down, because it's right next to the main tar road. She was walking down this tar road and she spotted this porcupine, and she had an opportunity to actually try and hunt this porcupine in the open tar road. And you can see actually some footage of that on YouTube of leopards hunting porcupine on tar roads. So it seems like they sort of forced the porcupine to remain in the open and not go for undergrowth. So it's actually easier to hunting them in an open area if the leopard can keep them. Alright, so the porcupine wedged into that fork of the marula tree, and of course the top of the porcupine is filled with quills, sharp quills. It's just its hair formed differently, obviously, and the leopards try to get to the vulnerable parts. That's the soft abdomen. And when you look at leopards, when they do hunt porcupines, they always try and get beneath the porcupine to get a grip, obviously under the throat or the abdomen, just to get to the softer parts and avoid the quills. And so easily these big cats can get some of these quills when they do hunt porcupines. I've seen full material with lion and leopard, both with quills stuck in their snouts or in their paws. And the problem is that in the quills, the foam in the quills can start to swell up if the blood goes into the quill itself, and it gets stuck sort of in the animal's body. The little grooves on the quills as well makes it get stuck, and that can then lead to infection a little bit later. It looked like Cleo got away unscathed, kept herself away from the quills, at least. And I just mentioned that these quills can get stuck because of the grooves that's on the quills and the foam on the inside of the quill that can absorb the blood of the animal and swell up, making it difficult to get out of the animal's coat or skin. And there you can see on Cleo's right limb there is a porcupine quill stuck there. So she'll probably, later on, she will remove that by biting it or trying to pull it out with her teeth, and hopefully she gets it right, because if she doesn't, it can unfortunately lead to infection, and infection leads to septicemia. But hey guys, it just shows you how amazing predators these leopards are. I mean, they've been studied. I'm not sure where they captured this data only, but probably just in southern Africa, but these guys would hunt up to 92 different species of animals, ranging from the smallest of termites, like the winged termites during the rainy seasons, up to crocodiles, African rock pythons, honey badgers, African civets, porcupine, warthog, dwarf antelope, baboons, monkeys, squirrels, whole range of birds. Now, leopards are definitely one of the most surreal predators on the planet. Very adaptable.
Are they the most skilled hunters?
I would say they are probably one of the most skilled hunters in the world, together with the jaguar and the tiger, solitary hunters. Cleo's still relaxing up in the tree close to her keel. Her belly is full to the brim, and her porcupine is wedged in very nicely in the tree there. And I must say, that's elephant there in the background trumpeting. Maybe they spotted a clan of hyenas and they're not too happy about it. But back to Cleo. She's a mature female leopard, probably close to 10, 11 years old. And you could also, if you had a closer look at her ears as well, her ears is very worn out. And that is also one of the indicators of the age of leopards in general and so on. Sometimes when they yawn, you can see their canines are quite stumped and broken off. And then last but not least, for the males, when they reach about 7 to 8 years old, they start to develop a dewlap. So their throat skin starts to hang a little bit more. And they are basically double the size of an adult female. So where these females, especially here in the savanna biome, these regions where leopards are at their biggest, talking about bloodlines and genetics, weigh up to about 45 kilograms maximum, where a male will be double that size, up to 90 kilograms for a big tom. Yes, yeah. So that's why you thought at first that the female looks very small, and they do. In fact, they do look quite small, and you can see that clearly when they're mating with one of those adult males. He is so much bigger than the female, so a big sexual dimorphism there. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you enjoy these videos, please remember to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.